Hey guys, happy Saturday. Saturday morning, I'm training some clients and just in between some clients right now. So I just got myself a little workout in. This is stuff I just call movement play. It's not really your conventional squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, some core work type things. It's to me is a full body movement play type workout. This is something I like to do at some point in the week, at least once, while other days during the week I do more heavier stuff, or I'm all over the place. I'll tell you what, I actually am very, very much one of those intuitive training. I'm very much intuitive in my own training is what I'm trying to say. I don't have any specific strength goals right now. I'm not training to run a race or anything like that. I'm training to feel good, be fit, look good, be healthy, and be capable of doing all kinds of things. And these kinds of workouts definitely land in that be capable of doing all kinds of things type training, because there's a lot of movements and a lot of planes of motion, doing things on one side at a time rather than both sides, like just a regular set of push-ups, like single-sided rows and single-legged squats and some crawling, and some dynamic kettlebell movements. Oh man, so anyway, I'm gonna show you a video here. Stop talking so much, and I'm gonna try to do one of these little voiceovers. Never ever done a voiceover, so I'm gonna try to give you a little voiceover of what I'm doing. But I steal some of these movements from other things I see other people doing, and then I make them my own for my own training. Training is really simple when it comes down to it. There's nothing special and tricky that's gonna be a magic bullet for anything. I recommend everybody just play around, find out what you like, find out what helps you to push yourself. You want to be able to do things that you enjoy in some way so you can push yourself a little bit harder at them. If you absolutely hate the freaking workout you're doing, then it's going to be really hard to push yourself unless you're some kind of sadist. Or no, masochist, sorry, not sadist. I'm the sadist, I'm the trainer over here. I like putting you guys through the hell. But anyway, so there's some movements I found, here and there with other people, and then I just made it into my own little circuit. Got 5 exercises. One I call just kind of a functional movement style row. There's a kettlebell step, clean step press. That's just a dynamic kettlebell movement. And this is what I put it into words on a piece of paper. Then some pistol squats, suitcase carry, and then a lateral crawl with a little stretch on each end, and then finishing off with some kick throughs, and that's it. So really, I don't really have to do a voiceover. Maybe I'll do it some other time. I think it's not really that necessary. I could just chat about it. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, here's the video. Okay, so here we are doing a little voiceover. Right now, this is what I called that functional movement row. It's a single-sided row, basically. I'm holding on to this right now with my right hand. Is going to be the side I'm really pulling with, but I'm starting on the opposite shoulder with both hands and get a little shoulder mobility work by pulling it over the head and then rotate and pull into that row. Got a couple steps in here as I do the movement, then I switch sides right there. Staggered stance to start, step, pull over the head, step and row, and that's it. I kind of pulled this one from somebody you guys might know as Naughty Aguilar from the Functional Movement Patterns. I really like some of the stuff they do. A lot of neat movements. That guy's really serious about his training, so he might have something to say about me doing this kind of stuff, saying I pulled it from him. But I give him credit. The dude is awesome in what he does, and here it is. And then the next one right here is that step, clean step press. And it's a single-sided kettlebell movement with a clean and a press. So we got a staggered stance to start. We're going to step and clean it up, step and press, and that's it. Just a pretty good dynamic movement. And what I'm not doing here a whole bunch is I'm trying to get my core activated right before that press, usually a little tilt off to the side, kind of lateral crunch and press, so you can really feel the obliques when you do this one too. But I'm not doing that so much. And I switched sides, did 8 each way with this one. It's really fun. That's a 40-pound kettlebell. Later on, I switched it over to a 50. I say try this one out. It's really fun if you've played around with kettlebells and you're getting bored with some of the same old movements of swings, cleans, and all that jazz. Just try to start doing these ones with movement patterns of sorts where you're actually doing something a little bit more dynamic, and just push yourself in new ways, guys. So we're moving on to the next. Right here, easy breezy basic pistol squats. I don't do these too often, so I was sticking with just 5 each side. But all it is, kick a leg out front and just use one leg to squat. These were really challenging in the beginning for me to do, and I notice if I don't do them often, they get challenging real quick again. So today I decided to bring them back in a little bit and mess with them. If we can hear, I don't know with the voiceover if you can hear the noise of my workout too, but you'll hear my knees crackling. If your knees are crunchy a little bit, I always just kind of say, as long as it's not hurting, there's going to be some pops here and there, but everything's good for me. I don't usually deal with any knee pain. Moving on, we've got a suitcase carry. I'm just carrying a 70-pound dumbbell back and forth. Really focusing on keeping my obliques, my full core really 360 degrees engaged, nice and tight. Using the opposite side obliques really are the most engaged, holding that weight from pulling me down on the side that's holding the weight there. But it really engages your whole core, you can feel. And so then you do the same distance on both sides. Really simple movement, awesome for core stability. A great movement that I include with almost everybody that I train. I think it's a great movement for developing that core strength, especially for people with low back pain, issues like that. We need to train that core 360 degrees all around. So that's the suitcase carry. And I'm done there. Moving on to movement number 4. This is just a lateral crawl. I'm just going to crawl sideways, making sure I'm moving in that contralateral movement, and that just means when my right hand steps, my left leg is stepping. When left hand is stepping, my right leg is stepping. At the end of each, I do this little flip over with a bridge and a nice long reach, and I can feel my side body of that reaching arm stretch real nice. Big stretch and reach. Hips up in the air, getting those glutes on, and just moving back. I did 2 each way. And then came down to the last little bit here where I'm just doing some kick throughs. Just rotate. I had to think about it for a second there. Bam, bam, back and forth. Just doing my kick throughs. And that's it. I just like that one. It's a good shoulder mobility. Got some weight on the shoulders. Bam. And just pumping that heart. All done. So that was it, guys. I did a little voiceover. I decided to go ahead with it. And that was kind of fun. A little bit easier than I thought it would be. I'm trying to do some new things. I want to get some more content out there, really just to share what I do, the things that I'm into, and learn more, put myself in uncomfortable positions so I can grow more myself. That's it. Just want to reach more people and get people to learn to love to move their bodies. There is some way that each and every one of us can figure out a way to enjoy exercise, enjoy workouts, enjoy training, whatever term you want to put on it. There's some way that it can be fun for you. There's all kinds of things to do out there. I just want to see more and more and more and more people moving their bodies and stop sitting down so much like we do these days. It's so easy for us to get away with just sitting because we can do everything right on the computer. You don't even have to go shop for groceries if you don't want to. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of it. And that's it. Come by, reach out to me. The business is called OJOS. My name is Michael Duggar, and I'm here for you. Hit me up with any kind of questions you have about fitness, and I've got some open slots. Come and get a session in with me anytime. Well, I don't know about anytime. I have clients, but we can sort something out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.